vascular plant, meaning that it has no xylem or phloem. Therefore, they cannot transport water or nutrients throughout the body. They must live in damp conditions so that they can diffuse water throughout the body. The structure consists of rhizoids at the base, thallus in the middle, and a stalk which holds up the capsule, which contains the spores. They reproduce via splash transport, another reason for living in a forest environment. The sperm is carried by water to the female moth, where it fertilizes the egg. The dominant generation is gametophyte.
These are roses, part of the phylum of flowering plants called Anthophyta. Flowering plants are also referred to as angiosperms because, as you can see, they have fruit covering their seeds. Right here, so the male reproductive structure on a flowering plant called the staminate. The anther at the top part produces pollen, and then the filament holds up the anther, so it's kind of like the stalk thing.
Beep.
Now we're going to talk about non-flowering plants, which are conifers, also known as gymnosperms. As you can see, conifers have cones and needles. The gametophyte is contained within, and the sporophyte structure is the cone. They are also heterosporous, which means they have both male and female cones on the same plant, but the sporophyte is the dominant generation. So the roots are under here, but you can't see them, and they hold this whole organism in place. Also, they transfer H2O and nutrients. Wow! The brown cone is the female ovulate cone, where the small green one is the male staminate cone. The male one produces pollen that develops in 2 weeks before it will fall. However, the female one takes a year to grow, a year to fertilize, and a year to produce its seed from the zygote.
Ferns come in a variety of shapes and sizes. The fern body consists of 3 major parts: the rhizome, the fronds, and the sporangia. The frond is the leaf of the fern. The rhizome is the stem of the fern plant, and the sporangium is the reproductive structure on the underside of the frond. Ferns reproduce by an alternation of generations, the fern itself being the sporophyte, which produces asexual spores. In most ferns, the sporangia are born in clusters, called sori, which appear as brown dots on the underside of the leaves. Although no present-day ferns reproduce by seeds, there are fossils and some fern-like plants that were seed-bearing.
You can't tell Sid I stepped in shit with him.
She stepped
You
in the
can't
shit.
tell Sid.
You fucked up.
No, you can't tell Sid.
Oh.
Eating the gold flower.